I've been out here with the Hair Game Channel. Welcome back to Fuhrerreich and to my Union of South Africa playthrough. Now, I have played a little bit off cam because I decided just to finish off doing this part of the tree just so we can actually get down to the question of expansion. Now, I am currently able to go ahead and pursue our claims even though we're relinquishing our claims. In the South Africa Act of 1909, British Parliament laid out steps for future expansion of South Africa, beginning with the annexation of Rhodesia, Bechuanaland and the High Commissioner of Territories. Later promises were expanded, including Northern Rhodesia and Nyasaland. For years, South African politicians have obsessed over taking these lands, claiming that they are owed to us by the treaty. This has gone on for so long that it has distracted the government from matters of actual concern, among them the issues of segregation and justice prevalent in our society. By relinquishing our claims on these colonies, we show the world that we are ready to move on and ready to make ourselves a better state, rather than a bigger one. Even though we're still able to pursue our claims. Well, that is quite funny. We're going to go ahead and United Party has maintained its the United Party has maintained its majority. So we can get the High Commissioner of Territories, but then we can't do this. Okay, I know some people may not be happy with this, but I am going to go ahead and turn off no checks and also complete to do these two focuses. Not because I want to cheat to get the land, well, kind of, but I want to see what a Greater South Africa does. And if the United Party doesn't have the majority, which they don't, then I can't do them. So yeah, I'm going to cheat. But I want to check out. I'm sure people want to see what a Greater South Africa does, because it is basically the end of our focus tree. We'll literally just be fighting wars at this point, which looks like the UK is getting ready to go ahead and, well, join in on. Oh, British Mesopotamia. So rather than war, they joined up. It's not a bad idea. And killed 60k. I've killed more than the UK now. What's the UK going to say about transferring the land to us? They're going to say yes. Transfer of the High Commissioner of Territories. London has agreed to the transfer of the High Commissioner of Territories to us. Satisfied with our work resolving the issues that our nation has faced over the last decade, we are pleased to see that Parliament has followed through on the promises, but there will be work that must be done to integrate these new territories into our great union. With Basuto land and Swaziland, we are one step closer to realising our dream of Greater South Africa. Bam! And now, time for some cheating. Right, okay, we can go ahead and do a Greater South Africa, and we'll see what happens with these two focuses I just done. And I got it all. Yes! Portugal agrees to our offer. Portugal accepted our offer to buy their colony in Mozambique. With the state's transfer effective immediately, we now find ourselves a valuable port in the Indian Ocean, much needed reserves of oil. While London still technically has to approve the deal, we have truly fought to bring together a great union of our own. Let us see how our success has been rewarded. North Rhodesia has been transferred to South African control. Celebrations lasted long into the night in the capital, and Jan Smuts delivered a passionate and emotional speech declaring his dream of a Greater South Africa fulfilled. While there are other territorial claims that our nation can continue to pursue, no outsider observer can now doubt that we are the greatest nation on the continent, and these are the greatest testament to autonomy and independence of the dominions. Rejoice, rejoice. So do we get further claims by doing this? Because if we do, we'll probably be asking the UK for a lot of land. Now, how are we doing over here in Saudi Arabia? We have lost 5k and we've killed 64,000. Oh, saying that, maybe. We are being rather aggressive towards them, so. It's a very mixed bag right now. What I could do is actually fall back and see if the UK can do it themselves. Okay, I decided to pull out over here and just let the United Kingdom deal with the remaining troops. Ukraine? It's not an... Oh, alright. The Soviet Union's dealing with Ukraine. And the Second World War is continuing to just continue on against, well, between France and Germany. We'll see who wins it eventually. Now, if you hear me making any groaning, kind of in pain noises, my back's a bit sore today. I must have slept weird on it last night. Oh, I'm surprised they haven't capitulated. Did they just land and why would you do that? What are they doing? What are you doing? You idiots. You had them. Ladies and gentlemen, the AI. Honestly, what are they playing at? How many did we kill? 84,000. Oh, I'll take that. Nah, they should be dead. They should be dead. Oh, some war support. I'll take that. If only we had gotten this bit of Portugal as well. Oh yes, that's one thing I want to really do. I really do want to get our independence now. That is the last thing we need to do. We do have 53 convoys. I'm going to start a Lend-Lease. Yeah, send them the 50 convoys. Just this once. Now the Soviets are going after Finland. Taking the opportunity to kind of just take over all their previous territories. They're even at war with Sweden. So, oh my gosh, Finland and Sweden combined, they've got about potentially 100 divisions if you go off the maximum. So they do have 100 divisions, which is pretty amazing. The Ottomans haven't actually done much. What do I want now? What do I want to research? Let's get the Crusader, local pattern. No, we don't exactly have the military industry, but it's getting up there. It's getting up. What we'll do is we'll actually get rid of the priority on you, because I'm not too vulnerable to that. We are still building. Oh no, we're building cities. I think we can stop at 25 cities for the time being. I do need to get more military. Oh, that's what we're lacking anyways, so. I don't think this is going very well for the Germans. It's not. It's not. If they had just got the Rhineland referendum to actually go through peacefully, it would have been fine. Looks like the UK is finally going to wrap this war up. There we go. We should see the capitulation now. There we go. Sorted. And now I just need to pass and give the UK all that land. There we go. They can do as they please with Arabia. They'll probably puppet them, I'd like to think. You may be wondering why do we have a decision, but it is just the segregation outlawed, which is just broken. Well, it's broken to a certain degree. We did still get the modifier from doing it. I think it came, Imperial Unity is part of it now. Look at that, friendship between South Africa and their British brethren is breathing new life into South African society, encouraging cooperation and dissuading the nationalist rhetoric which has plagued its government for decades. Grand. 8 to 15 divisions. The UK has, I'm not called British Arabian, but what we will do is we will send some divisions down to help, I think. Just again, to get a little bit of kind of, we want to get involved so we get some points off of our autonomy. I really do want to get independent. So last thing we really have to achieve in terms of the nation, really. We've sorted out the issues plaguing it. Although I don't know why we have anti-British sentiment, but we also have the British friendship. So, on the plus side, that daily political power cost cancelled out with about 10 recruitment population from it. So, you know what? It's actually pretty good. Right, Arabia has been called in. The UK is also calling us to arms. We will accept. I really do hope they start to want to try and take over India again, because I will happily help them deal with them. I would love to get involved in India. Yemen's got it's not a terribly strong army, but still it's not actually far behind our army, to be fair. UK's only got 691k. Oh, we've managed to cut off some troops though. Well, they have. Not really us specifically. Can we actually push on in? Yeah, the divisions, they may have a lot of divisions, but they are not capable of holding against us. As shown there, the divisions are already dead. 16,000 casualties. Did I get the kills? I did. 13,000. Nice. I do kind of, yeah, I'm just going to keep building convoys. Because to be fair, we have the UK Navy. Anyways. We've got them. So, I don't think we're going to be doing any naval invasions anytime soon. I just want independence. Independence is key. We're only 108 away. We do have a land lease still going in. We still have 66 points going to them. So wait until that's done. Maybe once this war's finished or continuing to aid in it might actually just get us the rest of the points we need. We may struggle to get through some of this terrain because it's mountainous. But then again, I don't think we'll really have to go down this coast if we can push this way. Yeah, I don't think we're kind of struggling in here, but we're pushing around them, so maybe we might be able to encircle them. Anyways, let's do an army for the nation. That'll be the army doctrine finished. Yeah, the doctrine's basically done anyways. It has been since we've done the focus at the bottom. I can't remember what it was called, something to do with a greater South Africa. Once that was completed, we've basically done. Because there's nothing left on the political side to do either. That's done and dusted. We might actually be able to cut them off. Might be able to cut these guys off as well, maybe. No, I think we're going to push them back before we get in here. Yeah, that's fair enough. No, it's just drawing an offensive line. Hopefully this general's maybe got a promotion to level 2. No, that's fine. He is up to 47% in his skill level 1, so that's not bad. Go through there, please. We might actually be able to cut them off. Almost 4,000 and we killed 36,000. You're welcome, UK. You're welcome. Oh yeah, that's really helping us out actually. Nice, 22 points away. Maybe once Sanaa falls. Oh my gosh, I was on that border. They're really just securing out the lease at this point. Which fair enough, go for it. Get the oil. That's what they'll be wanting. They'll be wanting this oil. This is what they'll be going for. With Iraq, Saudi Arabia and Iran under control. Plus we've got another entrance into India if we decide to, well, if they decide to start resecuring it in the name of the Raj. We should definitely be able to increase our autonomy if we go and help them with Iran. Which we definitely will be. How's Germany doing now? Yeah, I feel like Germany's going to lose. So it'll be interesting to see what the UK actually does decide to do. Will they go after France, or will they or just leave them alone and just do their own thing? Right, let's join up together again, because we're going to head out to Iran. Let's go. They were already using infrastructure. Let's go. Let's go. We'll accept this. State of Iran. How strong is their army? They've got 15 to 27 divisions. British influence over Iran is absolutely killing them. Damn. Effects of London crash. They've got reformed military. But yeah, still not great for them. Didn't realise Iran actually had a tree. What am I doing? We've only got this stuff. Let's do the Union Air Force. Could help by actually sending some planes in. We've probably got a decent amount of planes. We've got 100 fighter 2s. Let's get them in the air. Might as well get some planes in the air. Well, we'll get our Typhoons up as well. Why not? Iran's not going to be able to destroy that many of them, so. I think what we might do is concentrate ourselves on areas that we can actually cross up into. Because I really don't want to try and breach my way across the river. No, right, bin that. Bin. I'm going to take the north. Try and push across and maybe cut off Tabriz. We'll see what the supply's like actually before we try and do any pushing. Because if it's non-existent, I'm not going to attempt to even try and push forward. Just need 13 more points. Supply is just terrible in general. Not great. That will be hindering. We'll see what we can do. We might be able to do this if we can secure another province. If we can push up into here, this should help the supply issue because we're about 2/3 over. If the UK were willing to push as well, I think we'd be through by now. It's not mountainous there. There's some mountainous terrain here. Of course, we'll have the urban terrain when we get to Tehran. And you know what, I'm actually going to concentrate all of our troops in here, just so I can spread out as soon as I get in here. In fact, some of you pin them in. I'm just going to try and spread out. The United States is going after Panama. Is that because they don't control the Panama Canal? Nope, that is just because they want Panama. Wow. Out of land and just securing land for sheer shits and giggles, really. Yeah, wow, they're dead already. Good. Yep, they're on their way across there. That's grand. We'll get one guy that can actually push in there. You in there. Panama's dead already. Wasn't like they were going to last for long. Anyways, there's a Crusader local pattern. It's done. Go ahead and research the Cromwell now. Then we'll try and maybe get them in production later on. I don't know if we're going to be able to get tanks. I'm just researching them just so I've got them. Radar expansion. Battlefield support doctrine. Let's go ahead and grab you. We're still moving forward? We're still moving forward. We're still moving forward. We've got Zanjan. Let's push into Rasht. Ardabil, sorry. Just keep pushing them forward. Actually pull one of them back. Hoping we've actually helped supply. No, we just kind of... Well, we kind of have. We have, but we've extended it into other areas now, which will not be in our best of interests. Empire Day, some more political power. We are 4 points away from being able to increase ourselves up to a dominion. See if we can get to Tehran. Start putting the crush on them, really, because, well, they're screwed. They're all dead in there. I'm going to want to grab that. U4 to that front, please. How are we doing equipment-wise? Okay, we're short artillery. That's fine. Got another 46 convoys to trade off to the UK. Yeah. Oh, the collective of Argentina declare one Uruguay. Okay. Good for them. Gosh, the syndicalism's actually doing really well down there. Oh, there goes Ukraine. They're struggling with Finland and Sweden, though. Could you imagine if the Soviet Union actually loses to Sweden and Finland? That would be hilarious. Some more of you guys can actually just come to this front. Oh yeah, we can do it. We can raise our autonomy. Boom, to a dominion. So we're 1,244 off of being free. what we'll go ahead and do is we'll send ourselves 40 convoys over to the, I guess there's 140. What about sending guns? I don't know if they'll be too happy with guns. No, doesn't look like they're wanting any. What about support equipment? Okay, support equipment's not a bad show. How much do I have? 1,300. Send them 350 for the time being. Do they want any anti-tank? Send them 50 of that. Okay. Do they want any fuel? Don't know if fuel will do anything. Nah, it doesn't really. Right, we'll send all that. And we'll just keep sending them stuff. We'll just keep sending them stuff and we should be good. And continuing this fight as well with them will help us out. Can definitely push him back. Uruguay's been defeated. Let's go ahead and just put more pressure on that division. I'll happily take some equipment from Australia. I'm sorry, the Commonwealth of Australia. Happily take that from them because it's better trading with them and getting equipment from them rather than the UK, because obviously the UK will give them points towards pushing me back down towards my last autonomy. Need 9 to demote. Yeah, I don't want to be demoted. Thank you. Wow, they cancelled it straight away. Thank you so much for that. Now let's go ahead and try and take the capital. Actually, you were helping quite a lot there. Right, got some more divisions coming back over to the front. Good, good, good. In fact, we might actually be... Oh my days. Australia. Oh, sorry, the Commonwealth of Australia again. 47 divisions, and they have done a very, very nice landing. So I think what we'll do is we'll put the pressure on as well and just mount a massive offensive. And we'll even hop up to aggressive just to try and just finish this off. Very nice. Very nice work going on here. What's the UK actually up to now? Royal Marines. I really do want to get over to India because people are kind of cementing themselves a little bit. Like the Provisional India, although they have a very interesting front, they have pushed out, which is nice. What? Oh, we've even got a faction, the Princely Pact. I was gonna say, how do you have that? But they've got a nice wee bit of strength. They look hideous. I'm hoping we're gonna start doing that once this war is over. Or we're going to end up joining Germany, which they could use with the help. We could probably really destroy France if we were to join in now. Do a naval invasion, land in, and just swoop right through them. Germany's holding. They are holding. France may exhaust their manpower, which could be the death of them. 1.29 mil. Oof. There goes the state of Iran. I don't know why British Raj had all the points there. Right, there we go. Iran's been dealt with. What are we going to do now? I'm going to go sit on the border of Provisional India, just in case we do strike. But if we just have a look at our nice wee faction map now, the Imperial Protection Alliances, we're not looking too bad. Oh yes, of course, if we actually do go to war with France, we'll try and secure Africa. Because I would quite like the Congo, maybe even some more territory, and then if I get free, I might actually go after Portugal, just to secure Angola. We've got a nice wee front with them over here as well, in India, so we can do some damage. We may even end up going after Soviet Union. I forgot the intermarium is a thing, so we're interested to see what happens if the Soviets go against them. But then again, they're struggling to even beat Sweden and Finland right now. So, yeah. The Third Internationale is absolutely useless. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I shall be back very soon for some more. Until then, take care. Sure, bye. The now.